Yeah, so first of all, I was just really excited. I thought our team overall played really well. We've really challenged our team over the last few weeks to play a complete 40 minutes of basketball. I think at times this year we've been really, really good in spurts. And tonight we decided we wanted to defend and rebound and play with that intensity for a full 40. Obviously, it started with these two. I've got Deja Nunu Bradford right here on my right and Jakayla J.K. Johnson right here on my left. And so they were incredible tonight. And so, obviously they set the tone for us early. And our whole team was really good. And I'm just really proud of the overall effort and thankful to get the win for sure.
Coach, hey, it's Paul Chestnut from Fox Sports Pensacola Radio. How important was it to get off to a fast start?
Oh, I think for us it's incredibly important. There have been a lot of games that really our Achilles heel was kind of getting behind early, and we just had to use so much energy to fight our way back. And so for us today to come out hot and to I thought our defense set the tone. Like, they weren't able to get anything easy early, and that, translated into some transition buckets for us and some transition threes. And so, I thought we really set the tone there. And but yeah, that's huge for us. We're much better playing ahead than behind, right? And so it just gave us a lot of confidence early and just created momentum. And that's what this tournament's all about: who gets hot, right, at the right time. And today was a lot of fun and certainly a great sign of things to come.
Is that something that you told your team at the beginning of the game, knowing that they played yesterday and you guys were fresh?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually talked maybe a little more about just if we got to the fourth, we felt good, like our fresh legs would probably, carry over. But obviously being able to jump on them like that may have been tough for them to have the energy to try to make a comeback. But, just incredible individual performances from both these two. Obviously Nunu, I think probably felt a little slighted with the second team, and so dropped a triple-double today, and so was a little motivated, a little extra motivation. And JK the same, coming out. And what JK have, 24 today? Is that right? 24?
Yep.
So, just both of these two were crucial in just setting that tone and just their energy and they play with an edge. They love to compete and, they love a challenge. And so they were really, keyed up for today for sure.
Can you talk about the triple-double? Are you feeling out there today?
So throughout the season, I was getting pretty close. Almost not every game, but some games I was pretty close. So it just feels good to finally get that, especially being at the Sun Belt Conference the first game. So way to set the tone for myself. I'm proud of myself.
And if I can add just with that, that just shows what a complete player Nunu is. A lot of people look at scoring averages and different things. Her ability, what she does for her team is so much more than just her points per game. Even though that's at a 20-point, mark, she's leading our team in assists and rebounds, at the guard position. And so, that's one reason, I've said all year, I felt confident because I felt like I had the best player in the league by my side, and that has not changed. And so, and obviously with JK here too, there's not a better duo. I wouldn't trade them for anybody in the country, matter of fact. And so these two have been fantastic. They're fun to coach. Their leadership has been first class. And so I'm just really proud that they both had a tremendous individual effort today.
JK, 25 points. Well, congrats.
Thank you. I feel amazing. Like Nunu said, I'm very grateful that I was able to just set the tone with the transition. I feel like they wasn't respecting me, and so Coach said let it fly, so I just kept letting it fly until they could respect me, until they decided to come up and guard me.
How you feel moving on?
I feel amazing, man. This feeling is amazing. We're not done yet, so I'm ready for more. I got more in the tank. I'm ready.
Coach, you kind of glad first one over for you?
Oh, yeah. That's always in a tournament. That's always the tricky part. Is you just got to get that first one, right? You got to get that first one and get that momentum. So much of this is about momentum. And, obviously we've got a very good ODU team on Friday. Know them actually pretty well, their personnel. Their best player is a former player of mine as well from the junior college ranks. And so, but, a lot of junior college kids that we're familiar with on that roster that we've maybe competed against. And so excited for the challenge on Friday. We'll rest, and turn our attention to ODU tonight and try to get ready for a great one on Friday.
How tough is it to win this tournament? There's so many teams that are involved here.
The Sun Belt Conference is really, really good. That's one thing I've learned in my short time here. It's really good. It's not everybody, there's so much parity. Really, truly, anybody could beat anybody on any given night. I do feel like our team on the right night, absolutely, like we could beat anybody in this tournament. We led Marshall for the majority of the game. We've been back and forth with Troy. We have not played ODU. JMU, I think, got us by 4 or 6 at home, and so we've been right there. We've talked a lot about there are 2 to 5 possessions in a game that determine the game, and just being able to be better and win a few more possessions, and we're on the right end of those things. And so I think our players really bought into that, and I think they really showed up today. I think they're hungry, and I don't think we'll see that stop.
I got a question from Zoom here for both the players. JK, you kind of hit on it, and then Nunu, with the chain up here. Talk about the confidence that this game not only builds for you as a program, but, moving forward and what this really means for ULM as a whole.
Well, we know that we was going to come in and, make history, set the tone and things like that. I'm just happy that I had the opportunity to come back and play with my coach and former players, JK especially. It just feels amazing because teams like the ULM team, they usually didn't. I don't even. No, you're good.
Yeah, they just caught us this ULM team has never been here in years, so it just feels amazing to just be able to come here and pick up the slack and help with Coach Builder back and come back and just put this program back to where it used to be.
Very confident in moving forward and getting what everybody want but can't have.
And I think that's what Nunu's trying to say is, no disrespect to the program in the past. I know she wasn't wanting to go, but, we've set all these records. Every time we win, it's it's a new win streak or a first time or whatever. But they want more, as players. They want an opportunity to potentially play in the postseason. They want a 20-win season, and all those things are right there still attainable. And so although we're really pleased with all the record-setting accomplishments, and this will always be the group that and all those kids in the locker room that turned the program and got us that momentum as a program. But just making those things maybe isn't enough for them. They want more.